Hey guys, EleventyTen here, and welcome back to some Overwatch. And I'm a little bit late to the party when it comes to Doomfist, in regards to revealing his abilities and going over his stuff. But what I am going to do is at least go over the abilities and show you some shortcuts that he can use in some areas. It's not totally obvious about how his E moves or how his E operates, so we'll show you a couple of things. But going into the basics anyway, just for the sake of it. So Doomfist has just come out on the PTR a couple of days ago. Not all of his cosmetic stuff is available right now, so his emotes, his sprays, skins, they're not all available. I'll review those when they come out, but we'll look at his abilities. So we have his hand cannon, meteor strike, seismic slam, rising uppercut, rocket punch, and his passive. So if we look at his actual left click, it's a shotgun off his left wrist, and you see there's 4 actual rounds. Now they load up and you can see the actual UI telling you how many you have loaded and ready to go. You can shoot all 4 in quick succession, or you can hold it down and it will automatically shoot in more rhythmic fashion every time you reload back to 1. So you could also shoot just 2, shoot 2 again, shoot 2 again. So basically you have it on a 4-shot slow burst. Now that will kill most folks if you hit all 4, and it's quite a long range, as you can see there on the, but it's a big spread. So the further away, the less damage you do, and the more or the less pellets will hit the opponent. So this is a good one for close in. Did a close spread there. So that's the left click. His left shift is an uppercut, which will send him up in the air. Now when he's in the air, he gets an additional ability or an additional use to his E. So his E is actually a slam, and if you do it on the ground, it doesn't go very far. So from the ground, it's just a short jump forward, it slams, then you can proceed to uppercut the opponent to do more damage. And the best way to really utilize his mobility is to use the shift and then actually use E to launch yourself up onto a high platform, just for mobility's purposes, to allow you to use shortcuts and get above the enemy for additional flanks. You see the targeted reticle there briefly while you jump down allows you to jump and target enemies far away. Another ability on his right click is his power fist. So it charges up, and the longer you charge it, the further you dash and the more damage you'll do to anyone you hit in the meantime. And if you happen to hit someone into a wall, you will do more damage. So a good combo would be to right click charge, left shift punch, and then you can slam back down on them with E. Now I believe the actual uppercut will knock the enemy slightly towards you to allow you to do a close range E, and that's pressing them as quickly as possible, and you can slam the person into the ground. So there's good combo potential here. His ultimate we'll show you in a second once it charges up. You see the reticle comes up when you press your shift button, and you can use the charge in midair too. So let's just get up here. He does have some good mobility. It's not immediately obvious that you can do that, so let's just show you here from the other team's point of view on Watchpoint Gibraltar in particular. When you come out, you can get up here. I'll try it again because I missed. You have to get a targeting reticle, so if you don't get the targeting reticle, you don't, you're not able to do it. Okay, so apparently you can't get up there too easily. Let's try it from down here. Yeah, so you can get up there, but it's easier to do it from the ground versus on top of this this little platform here. So you get up here pretty easily, and then if you want to dash into a bastion who happens to be planted down here, you can do that. And then you can also get up here pretty easily, and you can dash over here. So you can very quickly get back to the front lines as Doomfist in many maps. Let me see if we can get back over here again. Yeah, so he'll go vertically across the map. He doesn't drop very easily on the dash. Let's just see if we can do this. Yep. So it's basically like a blink for a tracer. less flexible, but still a lot of potential there to do that. You can actually also get up here on top of this plane very easily, very easy, but it does take a little bit of practice to do it. Now if you're already in the air, you can use the leap to get quite a good distance down below you, and we'll show you the ultimate now in a second. So also you can get up here, I believe. Yeah, so you can get on top of this plane from the ground as Doomfist, which is really nice. And then you can use your ultimate, which is Meteor Strike. So when you Q, jumps up in the air, becomes untargetable, and you can move this targeting reticle around, or you can zoom out, which I did just at the last second, which will give you a top-down view, and then after 3 seconds, I think, he will then automatically cast it, or you can cast it by pressing the button, and he will then use his ultimate. So that'll do area damage. So there's the basic abilities. I haven't quite yet tested out his shortcuts on all of the maps, but we're gonna have we saw a couple of them on this map so far. So we'll see if we can try another one. There's one that's used quite often by Farah. Let's just have a look here. It's not able to get up there. Let's try. Maybe we can get up again. Try one more time.
Rising fist.
I'll let you. So I wonder if you can do this. You probably could with more practice, because I did see the reticle there. So that's an interesting one. So I'll do a little bit more of a research on the individual maps and see if we can get. There we go. See if we can get some more information about where he can and can't get to. That's interesting. Let's try that back. Try that again. Go back this way. So looking at the gameplay of Doomfist that's come out on the PTR so far, he looks like a very flexible character, very powerful character, and certainly a good addition to the team. Some people are saying that Reinhardt is basically dead at this point. I don't quite think that's true. He can charge through Reinhardt shields, just so you know. Let's try this again for science. Yeah. So it only took me 2 attempts to get that. So there is a complete backdoor for Doomfist on Gibraltar, folks. That is the attack, and let's see if we can do it the opposite way. We can get up here. Can you quite get up this way? Not traditionally. Let's have a look here. Get up there. Get up there. No, you can't. So not quite as easy to get it going the opposite way. So very nice shortcut. It's already a known shortcut from other characters, but I'm curious if you can do it the other way. Oh, there you go. Okay. So, yeah, he's very flexible, guys. It looks like most other shortcuts will probably work with him. So that's interesting to find that out live here. Like I said, people were saying Reinhardt is dead. I don't think that's completely true. Reinhardt still has a good shield for ranged characters. Doomfist is an assault character. He's offense. So I don't think you're going to necessarily want to charge a Reinhardt face on, because generally Reinhardt's shielding multiple people. He is going to be totally a get in there and get dirty character. So maybe that's I think he's a good initiator, if nothing else. One thing I didn't touch on yet is actually his personal shields ability, which will actually give him shields every time you hit with an attack, I believe. Let me have a quick look at the description again. Dealing damage with abilities creates temporary personal shields. So we're not seeing those shields pop now because I'm not actually hitting anything. But when you do damage typically with an abilities, when you're doing damage, I don't think your left click counts as abilities, but we'll see in the gameplay whether it's actually true or not. I know it's ability damage, but I'm not sure if your left click counts. But in any case, you'll get a personal shield, a small shield, and they stack. So you can have maybe 300 to 400 health if you get stacked up quite well. So when I say diving, he does have the survivability to get into a dive, and he obviously has mobility to get back out if it's not working out for him. You see there, you can actually do an uppercut mid dash, which will allow you to change direction and get back on get back on in a different direction if you want to get out of trouble. So I'm really hyped to get this guy in quick play and get hold of him and really try him out. I did one quick game on the arcade, which was basically 6v6 Doomfist, and it was quite fun. Not a real good comparison for the rest of the meta when you're just playing other Doomfists, but you know. So get on the PTR, guys, and have a try at him. He's really interesting, and I'm happy that they've brought him into the game after a long time of speculation and hype and mystery and all that kind of stuff, all that good stuff. So yeah, that's Doomfist, guys. Hopefully you got some good information. I'll try and research a little bit more of the other maps. It takes a little bit of time to do that, and I don't really have too much time available right now. But we'll try and do some more shortcuts and bring that to you. And whenever we get information about his skins and his emotes, we'll do that too. So thanks for hanging in there, and I'll see you guys next time.